When you're looking to grow your business, did you know that there's actually a right way and a wrong way of how to network? We're going to talk about that in this video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Simpson, and I'm here to help you maximize your time and talents as a growing small business owner. I put out new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe below. Don't just hand out your business cards cold to everybody that you see or meet at the meeting. Do get to know, like, and trust people for who they are. I get it. You're at a networking meeting to grow your business, to get your name out there, to maybe even get some new clients. But I can guarantee that not only are business cards slowly becoming more obsolete, but also it's just a major turnoff. If I shake your hand, I say, hi, it's nice to meet you. What's your business? And we get to talking for like 2 minutes, and then you're just like, here's my card, bye. Or my favorite is where people actually will just go around the room and hand the card to everybody. Don't even say hi. Don't introduce yourself. I have no idea what you do until I look at the business card. Major turnoff. That does not make me want to do business with you at all. Me receiving that cold business card from you is the same as if I looked up a business online and I have no idea if they're reputable, what they do, how they are, things like that. A tried and true method to successful networking is to get to know, like, and trust people. This is used in some of the popular networking groups as a model, but it is honestly the truth, and it works across all platforms. If I know who you are and what you offer and I can remember that, that's a great first step. If I like you as a person, not just a business, but as a person, that adds that depth to it. If I trust you, that now means that the deal is sealed. I trust that you're going to take good care of me, my family member, my friend, my coworker, etc. Remember, getting to know, like, and trust people takes time. It's not going to happen in just one meeting. You have to get to know them slowly over time in little chunks, whether that's by going to recurring meetings or setting up one-to-one meetings with them outside of that. This can also come from if you know them and you like them and you're like, you know what, I'm going to give them a chance. I really need a washing machine repair, and they happen to repair washing machines. And now you give them a chance and they did a really great job, and you're like, okay, great, I can trust them. So it can happen either over time through dialogue, or it can also happen through using their services. Don't show up once and expect people to remember you. Do show up over and over again and represent yourself as the expert in your field. I just attended a networking meeting last month for the very first time. I had heard about it last year and I finally made time to go, and it was really great. I met some cool people, we connected on social media, and I think that it'll help in the long run. However, I also understand that these people likely don't remember me much if they don't see my social media posts, because we know all too well you can connect on social media and it still doesn't help long term, because then that social media platform doesn't show that new person you followed their posts. I had other obligations when I wanted to attend this month's meeting, and I knew that unfortunately that probably meant that these people would not remember me as much. I can guarantee you though, if I start to go the next 2, 3, 4 months, these people are going to start to know, like, and trust me. They're going to start to understand who I am, the philosophy behind what I do, my passions, and we're going to help each other grow mutually. Being remembered as the expert in your field is so underrated. Now, I'm a big community over competition person, so if there is another makeup artist in the room, for example, because that's my profession, I'm not going to hinder their success. I'm not going to be jealous of them. I'm not going to try and outshine them with whatever my blurb is or anything like that. Instead, I'm actually going to connect with them, because honestly, I'll get to that, but community over competition has helped me so much too. But if you are the only person that is in your profession in the room, game changer, because pretty much everybody's going to remember you in that one field. Now it's all on how you show up to that meeting. How do you educate people? How do you inspire them? Okay, how do you help them to understand what you do and why it is different from the others? You have a great opportunity to establish yourself as the expert in your field. Don't compete with others in your industry. Do understand that community over competition is where the winning is at. I get it. Sometimes you can feel the pressure. You can get kind of anxious when other people are in your specialty in the same room, and you have all these other amazing small business owners that you really want to impress, and you're hoping that you come out on top over this other person so that maybe you get more business. I'm a professional makeup artist that also runs a hair and makeup team that works in the wedding field. As you can imagine, the competition is strong. What I've learned over the year is leaning on other professionals that have their own full-fledged brands is actually incredibly helpful. I'm friends with a bunch of people in the industry, but two come to mind that we all are the runners of our own bridal hair and makeup teams, and we're kind of growing at similar speeds, going through similar growing pains, and we lean on each other when we need to. So emotionally, when things are driving us crazy or we just don't understand what's happening, we will ask the other person, say, hey, have you ever experienced this? What do you suggest? When wedding season is crazy, especially last year, and unfortunately we had to lean on each other from time to time to borrow artists because one of ours got sick at the last minute because, hey, we were still dealing with a COVID world. These individuals have helped me multiple ways. So like I said, I love that we can emotionally support each other and lean on each other in times of hardship. We can also cheer each other on when we are growing and making the thing happen, and we can also reciprocate business. So for example, if one of us is fully booked for a date, we're recommending the other companies to that client so maybe they can get another client. Because what is the use at that point? If you physically can't take on another client, you weren't going to make money off that person anyway, so why gatekeep them for yourself? Why not instead push that to your friend who you know will also deliver amazing service? So I urge you, whatever your industry is, if you see someone in that industry at a networking meeting, go up to them. Say hi, introduce yourself. You never know where it could lead. It could lead to an amazing friendship. It could lead to you guys supporting each other and helping your businesses grow together. Do it, trust me. In the end, a very important tip to remember is that connecting with real people and having quality conversations is so much more important than the quantity of people that you're trying to connect with. When you are that person that is going around and shoving business cards in everybody's face, that is very surface level. That is not going to get you anywhere, and it doesn't help to make a connection at all to people. You think you networked well because you got a million business cards out there, so you think your name is getting out there, but is your name getting out there in the way that is beneficial to you? So if instead of giving your business card cold to 50 people, you stopped and you had quality conversations and connections with 5 people, that is definitely going to make you more successful in the long run. Keep in mind, every conversation, every connection that you make throughout the entire career of your business does not mean that these connections will last forever. Just like other relationships, sometimes people grow apart, and I'll be honest, sometimes people do change, and that no longer reflects your values. This is part of why networking becomes a constant in your business, and it should never be ignored if you've grown to a certain extent. There's always new people to meet, and you never know the one person or the one conversation that is going to entirely change the trajectory of your life and or your business. When I look back and I see if I had not attended certain meetings, quite literally my life would be entirely different right now, and maybe not for the better. It's mind-blowing. You never know when it's going to change your life. So keep up the good work, keep these do's and don'ts in mind, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Looking for more? Let's talk about the 6 streams of active income that I have at the age of 29.